Live from PKs Bar and Grill in Blacksburg, Virginia, it's Hokie Legends Live, presented to you by Virginia Tech's Department of Communication and Sports Media Analytics Program.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on Blacksburg Sports Talk. We are live from PKs Bar and Grill in downtown Blacksburg. I'm Catherine Irvin alongside my broadcast partner, Nicole Gabe. We are here with Blacksburg football players, Cole Beck and Davis Roberson. Guys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So you all are staying local, going to college. Cole, you're going to Virginia Tech to play football. And then for you, Davis, you're going to be at Concord. What made you decide to stay local?
I stay local just because of the interactions I've had with the coaches and the staff. And, you know, for me, being a dual sport athlete, running track and playing football, you know, I just couldn't find a better fit than Virginia Tech. And I went to a lot of places to visit, North Carolina and Pitt, visit those places a lot. But Virginia Tech was no doubt the best place for me. So,
great. Davis, what would you say?
For me, like from the beginning of time when we were trying to figure out where I'd be in college, I told my parents I wanted to not be too far away, but I wanted to be far enough to where mom wasn't going to come knocking on my door every night. But
that's important.
It's really an easy drive, only about an hour. They'll be able to come visit me whenever they need me, and more importantly, they'll be there when I need them. So that's what made me decide to stay home.
So going into the next question, I was going to say, is having family so close important to you? Obviously, you just said that, but for you, it's just a quick drive down the road. So having that support system, is that important for you in your football career?
without a doubt, especially after long days, I can just go home, get a good meal, sleep in my own bed. I'm very excited about that, but also I get my time away. I'm on campus, so I get the best of both. So.
Awesome.
Do you see yourself visiting home a lot, being so close?
Yeah, most likely, just
awesome.
because.
So we're going to kick it out to the audience here. Michaela has somebody with a question for these two guys.
Hi guys, I'm here with John Brabender from Leesburg, Virginia, and he has a question for Cole.
Yeah, other than football, what are you most excited for coming to Tech?
Well, like I said, I'm doing two sports, so I'm running track as well. Track was a big part of the decision of going to Tech. Out of all the schools that offered me, track was the best. They had the best track team, so that kind of just added on. And so I get the best of both. Close to home. I'm excited about my degree I'm gonna get, business. So.
Cole, you just mentioned you're going to be running track and field as well as playing football. How has track and field helped your play during football?
Working on speed, that's a big part, and compete nonstop, compete year-round. So working on my speed, and really, if you can't catch me, then you can't tackle me. So, that's definitely going to help out in football. So both sports are going to work together.
Also, how do you plan on, managing both track and field as well as football?
That's going to be difficult. We've talked together, the track coaches, football, my family. We've all talked and discussed how we're going to do two sports, because they haven't had any athletes that have done that lately since Fuente has been there. So we're just going to just go with the flow, work with it, when they overlap, we just have to decide what's more important at that time and period. So we're just going to go together and, roll the flow.
Now, Davis, obviously getting to the collegiate level of football is not very hard or not very easy. So who would you say has been the most influential person in helping you along the way?
Well, the person I looked up to the most growing up and ultimately made me want to be who I am today was my cousin Joey Phillips. He played fullback for Virginia Tech. And, always going to his games and watching him play at the college level was just awesome. So he was a great role model for me. But at the same time, I had a great support system whenever I was making my decision. My family was always there. They were the first ones to tell me it's your decision. Go where you feel you need to be. And basically my family in general, they were the ones that helped me get to where I am.
Was it really difficult making that decision, or did you feel like Concord was really where you were going to end up?
It was difficult in the sense that, it all was a whirlwind because I didn't have an offer going into my senior year. My first offer came in the season, and from there, they just kept on coming. Out of the 10 offers I did have, 9 of them happened during the season, so I couldn't really digest what was happening. I had to keep on focusing on the next week, the next game that we had, and along with that, I didn't get to visit that many places in season, being really busy. I did actually get to go up to Concord for a game, which was a big part in my decision. They have a great game day atmosphere, and I felt at home when I was there that time, and getting back on campus whenever I'm up there, I just feel like I'm at home. So
could you guys talk a little bit about what the memories of when you guys won the state championship? Can you talk about the emotions that you guys went through and all of the favorite memories that you're going to cherish forever?
I think my favorite memory is Cole posting a video of me after the game. I was obviously very.
That video a little
I was very emotional. I was in the face of a news camera, and crying, just saying, I'm a state champion. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Screaming.
So screaming.
It was pretty funny.
All right, well, we're going to kick it back out to our audience right now. Looks like Lexi has a question from one of our viewers.
Yes, so this is Billy here with me from Northern Virginia, and Billy has a question for Davis.
So Davis, as an offensive lineman, what are some blocking techniques you like to use that help make you successful when you're playing out there?
Throughout high school, the thing that helped me the most was studying film the week before, seeing who I was going to go up against. And they really helped me with my techniques I used in pass pro that week. For example, if a guy was a lot weaker than I was, I would go with more of an aggressive pass pro, try to get my hands on him immediately. If a guy was slow, I'd get in a deeper pass set and make sure I can just stay in front of him and keep him off of Grant. And Grant Johnson, our quarterback, did a really good job of getting the ball out quick. He never sat in the pocket for more than 3 seconds. And when he did have to get out of the pocket, he did a good job. Between Matt Elliott and I, our center, we didn't allow a sack this year. So a lot of that's to credit to Grant for getting out of the pocket if he needed to.
What kind of goals have you all set, if any, coming into collegiate football?
For me, I definitely want to be one of the best running backs that Virginia Tech has ever had. And especially coming out of Blacksburg, we've only had a few amount of players to go to Virginia Tech and play football. So I definitely want to leave my mark on that, and definitely for college track, definitely want to break all the records in my events without a doubt and set a standard.
For me, my goal, my short-term goal is to play as a freshman, a true freshman. I think that's a goal that's achievable, but only through hard work. And I'm really looking forward to the opportunities that they're going to give me while I'm up there. In terms of long-term goals, I've told my dad, I've told my mom, I even told Coach Jolly, the new offensive line coach at Concord, all the Division I FCS schools that passed on me or offered me walk-on spots. I'm just using that as motivation to get better, and I want to prove them wrong, and eventually I want to become a Division II All-American.
Awesome. So this question's for you, Cole. Could you take me through the time when you decided that you wanted to come here to Virginia Tech? I remember you waved the Virginia Tech flag, proud as can be. So take me through the emotions that you had.
Well, at first, I didn't go to a Tech game until I was about freshman in high school. And it was actually the UVA game. And the emotion, they just came out to the field and they played with that game. It's kind of just clicked. I was like, all right, I would love to be a part of Virginia Tech. I want to play for this team. And I was like, I'm going to play for this team. Then throughout the process of my years, I didn't really get offers until after my junior season. And then I didn't get Virginia Tech until late. It's not like they were one of my first offers. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to get an offer from Tech. So I started looking at other schools like Pitt, UNC, Louisville, and ECU, teams like that. So I didn't really know if I was going to go to Tech until they came on. And then, everything kind of just worked out. And I just felt at home. And like I said, the track and football, I can't get anywhere better. So, it's a done deal.
So was the main reason why you picked Virginia Tech to come here for school and also track and field and football, was it because of the sports programs, or also, just like the Hokie spirit?
I say both. The Hokie spirit, you can't get that anywhere else, honestly. Especially Blacksburg downtown, it's just a home feeling, you don't get it anywhere else. So campus is beautiful. So, I live 2 minutes away from here, so.
Yeah.
Maybe let's jump off the field. What are you most excited for going to college? This is an open-ended question for both you guys here.
I'm kind of ready to be done with high school. I'm ready to
Understandable.
ready to move on to bigger and better things. I'm really excited about the campus life that Concord brings, because it's a small school, but it's a really tight-knit community that I'm really excited to be part of.
How about you?
It's a tough question. What I'm excited about, I guess meet new people, making new friends, making new connections, making great memories, and just enjoy being a Hokie.
Is there anything you guys are going to miss about high school?
No.
Not even the football memory?
Okay, that was quick.
No. I'll miss high school a lot, especially being able to see your friends all the time. You know, everything's kind of just slowed down. I feel like college can be so fast-paced with doing 2 sports. You know, be running back and forth, lifting, football, school, tutoring. I mean, everything's gonna be back and forth. So I'll miss high school a lot just because of all the social and, you know, you get really close to your teachers as well. So you don't get that really in college.
I'm just going to miss playing with my best friends. You know, a lot of us have been playing together since we were in 3rd grade. Now, a lot of people would ask me when our season did end in the region finals, a lot of people asked me like why I was so emotional, why I was so sad. And it's because I realized at that point in time I'm never going to play with most of these guys ever again. And, you know, those were bonds that I really cherished. And, you know, I'm going to miss that more than anything. That was the most fun I've ever had in my life, was getting to play with them.
Yeah, time definitely flies by, so you want to, you know, keep a hold of it. So, so could you guys take me back, you know, and tell me about when you guys realized that you had a passion for football? It might have been when you were extremely young. Just, you know, if you can remember, take me through those emotions and tell me about a time when you realized, you know, I love this sport. Either one. Take it.
You got it, brother.
I got it. So my sophomore year, I was younger. I'm a lot younger than the rest of my class.
Okay.
And a lot of the sophomores got to dress on varsity from the beginning. And the first game, I didn't get to dress. And, you know, that kind of hit me like, you know, you have 2 options right here. You can either just like let this happen or show that you want to be part of that. And so I just started working really hard. I was like, you know, I really love this sport. I got to give it my all at all times, and I got to let it develop me as a person. You know, you got to learn to lose if you want to win.
Very true.
So.
What about you?
I say, I don't really get an answer.
How about when we got like 4 touchdowns called back on one drive against Bottot?
I guess the biggest passion, I guess 8th grade, you know, 8th grade in 8th grade we really dominated. I mean, I know it's not high school, but in 8th grade we really talked about how like in a few years we're going to win the state championship, you know. And so we kind of just fed off that. I mean, I just loved being around my friends. I mean, especially when our coach had made us run so much, you know, we'd all just look around and be like, I don't know if we can do this anymore. But then we'd be like, all right, you know, but we love playing football, we love beating each other, and then one day we're going to be great. You know, one day we're going to win a state championship high school that we haven't done in 20-some years, and that our class did it from going 5-5 to 10-5, and then winning it all. So I guess it's not even scoring touchdowns and making great plays, it's just being out there with your friends and, you know, just competing and blood, sweat, and tears going into it. And I guess the emotional connection between each other, and it just kind of makes you just love football, and you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to kick it out to the audience once again. Maddie has a viewer with a question.
I'm here with Brady Hess from Richlands, Virginia, and Brady has a question for Cole and Davis.
What's up, guys? So you guys played for Thad Wells for 3 years, I believe it was, and he just went and took a new job in Mooresville. What kind of impact did he have just on not just your playing days, but just your life in general?
I definitely think he set a new standard coming to Blacksburg. You know, each week we talked about just morals and, like, you know, how can we get better as a person, not as an athlete, you know. So we took time out of our day always to do that each practice. So, you know, he definitely set a good example for us, how to live our lives, how to treat people, how to respect this game, and to always respect our opponents. So I guess that just translates into life, you know, so.
You know, there are very few people that have had the impact that Coach Wells has. You know, that doesn't just go on the football field. You know, a lot of my skills are to a credit to him, but at the same time, he understands that, you know, football isn't the most important thing in the world. We'd only practice really 2.5 times a week. We'd have Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a lighter day on Thursday. We spent our Mondays in the classroom learning about skills that we can have in life. I mean, he encouraged every single one of us to follow our hearts, but do it in a smart way. You know, he didn't. He tried to push every single one of us to the cheapest route possible post high school graduation. You know, don't accumulate a lot of debt because they'll put you behind the rest of your life. And that's something that, I took, just deciding between my schools. That really helped me immediately, and the skills that he taught us are going to help me a lot later on in life as well.
Now, Cole, Davis just mentioned a lot of these life lessons that you learned playing a sport, but a lot of people, they overlook the whole life lesson thing. What would you say is the biggest life lesson you've taken from football so far?
Never giving up. Life's going to get hard. It's just like football. You're down by a lot, and next thing you know, a big old D tackle's coming to run me over. So, it's all about getting back up and keep pushing forward, especially in life. Like you said, you grind to debt. You got to keep pushing forward, keep working hard, and hopefully everything comes out the best. So, it's just taking everything as much as possible.
Who would you say that your biggest mentor is, in your football career? I know that you said that your cousin, you really looked up to him, but did you have anybody else, or was it just him?
Coach Wells made a really good impact on me. He was able to show me, because he's a coach. Eventually in life I want to be a coach, and he was able to show me the right way to do things, the right way to coach. Treat your players with respect and they'll respect you. And that doesn't just go for players, it goes for everybody. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, and that's how I try to live my life.
I say one of my mentors is one of my coaches, Chad Johnson. He played in the NFL, and his son's the quarterback for both his sons were both my quarterbacks when I played. So I guess him, he's always just telling me, especially when I didn't have any offers, he was like, man, just go out here and enjoy playing football with your friends, So I definitely took a big impact on me, so just enjoying and playing football and not worrying about anything else, not being good, not worrying about what people think, just going out and enjoying. So that definitely did it. That was a big impact on me. So
yeah.
We're going to kick it back out to our audience. Michaela has a question from one of our members here.
Hi, I'm here with Alexis from Pennsylvania, and she has a question for both of you.
Do you guys plan to pursue football as a career after college?
Yes, I do, honestly. I would like to do football and track. So if one doesn't work out, I can fall back another. But honestly, I would like to pursue both all the way as far as I can go.
I want to play in the XFL. I actually, I want to play football as long as I can. I love football. If that's in the Canadian League, the Arena League, maybe the XFL, I don't know. I love football, but ultimately with my career, I do want to be a football coach. I want to teach history in high school as well. So after graduation, I plan to go get a graduate assistant position somewhere and learn more about coaching. And that'll help put me on the path to decide whether I want to coach in college or coach in high school, or maybe find out whatever it is that I want to do. So that'll help me a lot.
Do you think you'll end up back in this area, come back to Blacksburg?
I would love to come back to Blacksburg, but Southwest Virginia as a whole, just a great place to live. And I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
So obviously you guys have made pretty big names for yourselves in high school. Do you find younger guys on the team at Blacksburg High School looking up to you now?
Yes, because me growing up, being in 8th grade and stuff, I always looked up to the high school players. I thought they were the coolest things ever. So I guess definitely for me, being on a high pedestal and kind of just having all these offers from Division I and going to Tech and being hometown and kind of just setting everything to a higher standard. So hopefully that can motivate the younger kids to be better than me, to set higher standards for themselves. So,
are those younger kids able to come to a lot of your games, and do you see them at a lot of games?
Yes.
So they have a big presence at all your football games.
Mostly.
What'd you say, Davis?
A lot of them are actually our ball boys. One of them that really sticks out to me is Shane Smith. He's been our ball boy for as long as I can remember. He's been up there with us, and he's a rising freshman now. And I hope that we have left an impact on him to work hard and be the best, not only football player, he can be the best person he can be as well. I hope that our impact stretches off the field as well.
When you were younger, were you one of those ball boys
No,
looking up?
I actually wasn't. But,
did you look up to a certain person?
We were the kids up at top running around.
Oh, okay.
I was out running calls. So.
So obviously Virginia Tech, our rival is UVA. So this is for you. How do you feel about your teammate Ty Questeri committing to UVA?
Me personally, I liked UVA for a minute, when I went for a visit, and I didn't really feel that anymore after that.
Okay.
But for me, I'm very happy for him. You know, he really wants to go to UVA. He's always talked about it. You know, I definitely think for after football and his education, I think that's what he wants to go and get. So I'm happy for him. You know, we're gonna play against each other, so that's cool. But I'm happy for him.
Is it going to be weird, like you said, you're going to play against each other? Is it going to be weird to be able to play, you know, with once your teammate at Blacksburg High School and now he's your rival?
No, it's going to be weird, but the best thing is that we're both on offense, so we don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to
We
face
don't have to
up.
face each other. So you know.
Do you have any thoughts about him?
I think Ty Quest is a great guy. He brings a fire to the practice field and the game field that no one else has, and that's one of the reasons, or that is the reason that he was the only junior that was captain of our team. Another thing about Ty Quest is that I don't think a lot of people will outwork him. And with the work ethic he has, if he keeps it up throughout college, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and he will leave a legacy for himself.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys, well, we have 2 whiteboards for you guys here, and we are going to ask you guys a couple of simple questions, you know, it's very generic, and go ahead and write down your answer, and then we'll compare. So,
If you just want to hold the answers up.
yeah, if you just want
Once
to
you
hold the
write them
answer
down.
up so the audience can see.
We're also testing your penmanship. So.
Yes, so who is your favorite NFL player? Go ahead and write that down. Also, guess who you think your NFL player would be. So
Yeah,
who
don't
Coles
show.
would be
You guys
and
can
Davis.
guess what the other person
So write it
said.
below your favorite one too. Okay. So like who Coles would be.
You gotta think about this one. Hold on.
Don't show them.
Put you all on the spot.
All right, ready? Up.
Oh, great answer. Fashionable.
Okay.
And I think
You can't look. He's
I'm not
looking.
looking. I'm not looking.
all right.
All right.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Show it. There. Oh, you got it right.
Oh,
You got yours right. Yeah. Hey, you guys
Joe
know each other
Thomas.
pretty well. Good job. Wait, so
Good
why
job.
did you pick Tom Brady for him?
I just feel like for being a lineman, he likes Tom Brady. And
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard him talk about the Patriots.
What about you?
Tom Brady's a cheater. So my favorite player is Joe Thomas because I really like his toughness that he plays with. He had before this year when he got hurt, he actually set the record for the most consecutive starts in an NFL game, and he plays left tackle. You know, a great offensive line position. So I really like him. I guess Odell because him and Cole kind of play with the same swagger. So
And you got it right. You know him well.
Awesome. All right, guys, next question here. What is your favorite part of Blacksburg?
Do the same thing again so you can guess whatever you think he would say.
Good answer.
What did Davis
Well,
like?
smart.
What did Davis like?
It's a hard process to think about. Ooh, that's a good answer.
Oh, yeah.
That is a good answer.
come here.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Davis is writing a
Oh,
log
okay.
over there.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We're waiting for Cole. Cole, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, PKs! Amazing. They said they like the food here, so that's good. Do you guys
what'd you
come
say,
here?
Davis?
The
I
food
said
at
the
PKs.
food at PKs and the food at PKs.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, too funny,
100%
bro.
all around.
Do you guys come here often? Or?
We come here every Friday night.
I come here every Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Be back here later.
So my next question is, what will you miss most about high school sports? It's getting sentimental.
We're getting graphical over here.
He's writing a whole paragraph.
I guess.
I don't even know what
That's
that
awful.
means.
You don't know what that means?
What? Is this a P or a T?
That's a
oh.
T.
Oh, I got you. Okay, okay.
I don't know.
Are you writing the Bible or what?
All right.
All right, ready? Go.
Touchdown.
Wait, what?
Cole.
And block.
Blocking.
And blocking.
Oh, okay.
I'm
What did
just-
you say?
My
Go ahead,
friends.
say it.
My friends. I mean, I'm just gonna miss the way we
What
played
a
together.
sweetheart.
We were, really relaxed in the locker room before games and stuff, just like messing around with each other.
Yeah,
And,
we-
What's a good like pre-game what do y'all do before games?
We play music really loud.
Yeah. We just dance, have fun, laugh. We don't really take it too serious, but we also don't kind of diet down so we don't go so hard in the game. So it's kind of like we had that medium.
Yeah.
We played a lot better when we were
Save that
relaxed.
energy.
Early on, our coaches tried to contain us, like make us be quiet and stuff like that. We don't play well when we do that.
And then once they figured that out, once we kind of like our junior year, once we went 5-5, and then after that we kind of just slowed down, let us do us. And then after that we kind of
had a lot
took
more
off.
fun with it.
We just had fun, enjoying football.
Do a lot of you guys hang out postseason from the team?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we play Fortnite together.
Oh,
mostly,
okay.
every day.
We like playing Fortnite.
No, we hang out, usually on the weekends.
I have a
better
question.
at Fortnite?
Go.
Me, I'd say.
Cole's better.
I have a question about Fortnite. So obviously you know about the comet in the sky. What do you think is going to happen?
Tilted Towers is getting blown up. That's what I think's happening.
What about you?
I think Tilted Towers is going to stay. Oh my God. I think Tilted Towers is going to stay. I just think they're going to dial it down.
All right, interesting. I guess we'll find out hopefully soon. We'll never know.
All right, so you guys mentioned dancing in the locker room. I assume you all are going to be dancing at prom tomorrow night. That's coming up.
Yep.
What are you all most dreading about prom?
Wait, you got to write this down. You got to
Write
this
it on the
down.
whiteboard.
Also, guess for the other person as well.
Okay.
That's fun.
Hopefully your dates are not in the audience.
With the guess or just?
That's fair, yeah.
Go ahead, hurry up.
Ready? One. Oh.
Hold on.
He likes to write paragraphs over there.
I got 2 words on
All
here.
right, go ahead.
Cole's elaborate. Cole said staying dressed up for long. That's fair. And he thinks for Davis watching Davis dance.
So I think
Ooh,
I'm dreading Cole feeling so bad when he sees how good I look, and obviously he's just gonna feel bad when he sees how good I look. So.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. Do you guys know what you're going to wear and everything? Are you going to take pictures? Are you excited? Are you sad that it's your last senior prom?
No, I'm not sad.
No, I'm not sad. I'm just excited for it. Create some good memories with my friends for one last time. Especially a lot of my friends are going off to different places, so
Yeah.
it's good to share that. So.
All right, so another question I have is, what is your favorite song? And also, what do you think his favorite song is?
Okay.
Here's some hard questions. You really got to know each other.
I like that one.
This is a test of how well they know each other.
Britney Spears. I'm trying to think. A girly singer. What's her name? Megan Trainor. All about that bass,
I don't know. Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep, go ahead.
So my favorite song was Dixieland Delight by Alabama, and Cole's favorite song was probably anything by Migos.
Yep, call casting by Migos
Wow.
and country.
You guys really know each other pretty well.
On point, you guys. Well done.
You guys are pretty good at this game.
So y'all mentioned that you love coming to eat the food at PKs.
We do.
What do you all order? Guess for each other. Favorite item on
We
the
might have to
menu.
get this after.
He gets wing bites and a probably large pepperoni pizza.
Didn't even have to write that one down.
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
my
we're supposed
bad,
to be
my
writing
bad.
that down.
Oh, my bad.
I do get wing bites, and usually it's not pizza, it's cheese fries. I know Cole comes here on Thursday for Tijuana Toss, so he gets pizza.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at.
We do have a 10% off right now, so I'm sure you guys could get that right after this.
Say that a little louder, and maybe those
We
will
have a
just
10%.
magically appear out there.
I will definitely have to get some food after this. But I just wanted to wrap that up and say thank you guys so much, for taking the time out of your day and spending it here with us at PK's, your favorite restaurant. Make sure you stick around for our second show. We will be having a sports chat as well as taking questions from the audience. From Virginia Tech Sports Media and Analytics class, I'm Nicole Gabe.
And I'm Catherine Irvin.
We'll catch you guys next time.